Pisces, where should we start? So much happening. I'm going to start with Vesta. I don't know if you guys have had any other, if you've watched any other videos or or read any information about Vesta being in Virgo right now, which means that it's opposite you guys. And it's in there for a while. It's in there way past February. It's been in there for at least maybe 2 months. So this energy is happening, or has been happening for you for a while. I just want to raise it briefly, just in case you haven't had anyone tell you this before. But Vesta in Virgo, it's the ultimate energy in regards to like devotion, and at service towards something you are devoted to. And being in Virgo for you guys, that's in the house of relationship and how you are able to show love to others and to yourself. So there may have been or may come still examples in your experience of life where you are asked to devote yourself to someone, and you are being shown by life in which areas are you able to devote yourself, in which people in your life are you able to devote yourself towards more, or are you devoting yourself too much to others, meaning that you're also not being able to give yourself the time and space that you need. So it's something to be aware of. It can be both ways, so just be gently aware of that. If someone comes into your life that's really asking for or you can see that they need a sense of like energy and time and devotion towards them, it would be a good example. And you feel like maybe that's not normally what I would do, then yeah, the recommendation would be to, like, if it feels right and you have that space, go for that. It makes that energy flourish within you, and it will show you a lot about yourself and about love within yourself, which is grand as it is. Nothing to prove here, just letting things flow. I want to speak about this other energy. Now this is we're in Sagittarius season right now. Sagittarius season for you is normally an aspect that is squaring your natal, is squaring your sun, being that the story this far has been in relations to the sun and Mercury traveling together in Sagittarius. It can manifest in different ways. This tension, squares are generally tensions, but they don't have to be tensions. So Sagittarius is very much like, are you being authentic? Are you being honest? Are you being truthful to yourself? And in turn, are you being truthful to other people? By being authentic as yourself, are you then able to inspire, motivate, and shine a light on other people? Like, we can all have little tunnel vision sometimes, and it's nice and a bit of a new light to see someone being themselves authentically. That's the energy of Sagittarius in general terms. And it's squaring you guys. It's been squaring you guys, and you may have felt that, like, there may have been a situation where this sense of, like, am I being authentic, is being tested, is being tested for you, especially in the 10th house for you. Now the 10th house is in relations to your how you are seen in the world. How do people see you? How do your friends, your family, your work colleagues, anyone, how do they see you? as a personality, as a person, as a character, as who you are. And this is growth. This is a lot of growth, this energy. A lot of growth. It's really constantly asking for that truth that is within you, that intuition that is deeper from your gut, all of that stuff, to be allowed to be honest and to be able to speak your truth. The Sun, Mercury, both want to express and talk about this stuff, and express in a way that is inspiring to other people. The Sun and Mercury really wanting to create the sounds and the vibrations that people can resonate with. And the Sun and Mercury, they're literally coming to an end in Sagittarius. So this energy, which I'm just been describing to you, will actually change. So you may have felt this in the last month, where you've been feeling this sense of like, I'm being called here to be myself more and to put it out there into the world for people to see me. And now this energy is starting to change. This horoscope is from the 19th to the 25th. I think it's the 20th that it moves into 20th or 21st that it moves into Capricorn. The Sun and Mercury both traveling together in this beautiful like conjunction. They're just traveling together. To me, this is a really incredible time to inspire, to communicate, and to like really show people from the heart how and why and like when and who. But it's like, it's inspiring, very inspiring relationship that Mercury and the Sun have. It's like father-son, and to me also there's a sense of like fun and fun expression that can be had here. Mercury is the trickster. The Sun is just always up for a great time and joy. So mixing those two energies together can really like bring out like really fun, interesting energy within yourself to share and exchange that, because Mercury is about exchanging. Again, it's moving now from the 10th house for you guys into the 11th house. So this Sagittarius energy, just to summarize, is finishing off. It's moving into this Capricornian energy for the next month, next 30 days or so. It's moving into your 11th house. Now, this energy is now changing towards more about like your community groups. So before it was more about who are you, how are you seen in your community. Now it's more like building this community. You may already be part of a community, or it doesn't have to be community, but it may be like a group. It may be also in relations to your own personal future growth. So your own personal future goals. Also your own individuation can be in there as well. But I feel more into the side of like your own future goals, whatever those may be, which can and will be also supportive here if it was to do with other people. The future goals meant let's create groups. Yeah, like the beautiful part, the beautiful way that I see life moving is that we are all going to come together again in a way that we can create these communities, these groups, all of which are strengthening a newer way of living as humans together and individually. So Capricorn is really like the process to creating this structure. Structure doesn't have to mean a house. It can mean how we are bringing people together. There's got to be some sort of container for that. And the grounded beauty of Capricorn, even though it can sometimes be a bit in the head for too much, the truth is there's such a strong groundedness that naturally just comes with the Capricornian energy. So yeah, creating, if you are on a path of creating groups, being part of a group, or any type of those examples that mean being with other people of like-minded ideas, then this is a time and a month. I'll try and speak a little bit more about this in the future, but definitely really about starting the process of like putting things on paper, sending those papers out, letting the idea and the hard work go into what needs to go into this work for it to manifest, for it to grow. Earthly wants to grow, and it takes a lot of energy. Saturn is like, I'll give it to you, but you need to work for it. You need to put the energy in, but you'll get it at the end. It can take sacrifice. It can be hard work. The sextile energy that's coming in for you, which is this energy here, is basically just it's a bit of a like a slight push. Is less as intense as a square, but definitely something to consider, as in like life will ask of you, and you may feel it, you may even hear it, the need to just start this process of like bringing people together, bringing us all together. I think I'm gonna talk about one last aspect here for your week, and that's Venus being a square. Someone is going, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's some shouting going on. All right, no, let's. Venus is in Sagittarius. I'm gonna speak about this next week. I feel like I want to feel into this energy a little bit more. I will ask to feel into this and then translate that for you. But I want to just talk about the moon. It's Piscean moon on the 19th, the first day of this horoscope, and this will move until the 21st. You got 19th, 20th, 21st. Beautiful Piscean moon. Please take me right now. It's so beautiful, mystical, magical. It's a lovely energy. It can be also, depending on where you are in life, can be like emotional. It's a very inner energy, and what I mean by that, emotionally, it can bring up some things that we were in the past maybe a bit illusioned by, or like we lied to ourselves about, and that could really be like fear, and that really could be like really intense fear, which of course is never an easy thing to be in, but that's not for everyone. That may happen to some of you guys, but again, remember that fear is all part of the current. If you do feel it, if it does come, I welcome you to just be with it in your body, not in your head. The energy within your body is all it is in the end of the day. If there's more that comes through and you want to travel through it, but I speak about fear with fear that you guys are gonna feel scared about something that, you know, it's a mind thing. At the end of the day, fear may come. Pisces moon is very watery. It's so watery. It's so expansive. It's like collective, and there's so much fear right now in the collective. So let's appreciate it if we do feel it, if we do hear it. Let's appreciate it, not switch it off. It's and like I said, it's a beautiful time to actually connect higher than ourselves. It's expansive as well for the emotional body. I feel like it really can open, and yeah, like I know that there's a beautiful opportunity here, that even with this fear, there's an opportunity here to always remind ourselves, being Pisces, to trust everything, trust ourselves, trust what's around us, who's around us, what life has in store for us. A lot about trust. Then the moon will move, and it will move into the Aries, but Aries is not so relevant for you guys. It's going into Taurus in the day of Christmas, the 25th. So my only like real invitation here is to just be in your bodies, enjoy the beauties, feel what feels good. It's asking for that. It's an energy that's like, let's feel good. And it's a blessing because it's coming on Christmas Day. For some of you, you will celebrate this. I know I will, and be I'm gonna be happy to be able to eat and feel good and feel good and feel good in my body. So I would just welcome and invite you guys to really nourish your bodies in whatever way that may be. I'm not saying don't eat sugar like that. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying the nourishment that comes by just being part of the body. So Merry Christmas if you do celebrate it. If you don't, I wish you guys the best always. Send you lots of love and guidance if I can, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.